What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife, this time with episode 11. So we've got one more episode next week, unfortunately. But yeah, another great episode last week. Meeting the father and the brother, who was especially interesting. The Invisible Person Village, and yeah, we brought this up. We brought this up last week. I imagine this could be a hard to spot town. Forgive me. It feels like it's actually going to be very serious. Look at all these invisible people. But yeah, we're going to be meeting his parents now. And we're not quite going to be able to tell if they're going to be staring at us like her brother did.透明男. That looks like a pretty classical Japanese little place. But as I said, I feel like today's episode is going to be quite serious. Maybe not. Maybe serious is the wrong way of putting it, but enlightening, maybe touching, perhaps. I think it's going to be a bit more. I don't know if dramatic's the word, but a bit more dramatic than the environment we were in last week. Although, as I said, the little brother definitely amped things up a bit in that regard last week. Yeah, given how people seemingly find it quite racist to these invisible people and such. As I said, I feel like it's going to be quite a deep one today, maybe. On my way. I feel like that. Is that them in the village there? But yeah, so coming to the end now, it really does. Like, this show has been fantastic all the way throughout. It's not quite the same. I think I did slightly prefer the anime I'm about to talk about, but it reminds me a little bit of the anime original Apocalypse Hotel. Not in terms of like, I mean, I guess in the variety of characters a little bit, yeah, actually. But not in many ways would I compare them, but in terms of like being very underrated and like being one of the standout anime with a strong season, I feel like, yeah. Again, they're not very similar at all, but I don't know, something about them. Yeah, something about these shows, like there is something comparable. I'm not really sure what, to be honest with you, but again, goes without saying, I really enjoy this. So hopefully it gets to season 2. But as I said, I've not heard anybody speak about the show. Not that I've massively gone out of search, but yeah. Question: like, how the hell do these people get by if they're all in full invisibility? Surely you like. I guess they might have some way of sensing each other, presumably, because this would just be carnage, right? You can imagine moving here as like a non-invisible person, not being able to sense these people. You're just walking into people 24/7. Be a nightmare unless you're someone like her who got very good other senses. Exempt from certain laws and allowed to walk in full invisibility. Is that how they're most comfortable, do you think? Then? Oh yeah. Any more faces? But I was gonna say it must be you must be pretty you've got to, like, if there was to be some normal person here, you'd have to be pretty on the edge in terms of, like, you'd always have to be avoiding them and getting out of their way, and that would be pretty annoying. Like, oh, they don't care about where they're walking and where they're going and walking into people, so why should I have to move out their way? They can't see me. I understand. Maybe a problem like that would come up. I really like the animation today. What's going on here? It feels like they put a lot of effort into it. I mean, they always do. Like, it always looks great, don't get me wrong. But already at the start of the episode here, it's super expressive. Again, it reminds me a bit of Apocalypse Hotel in that manner. You can feel this is a priority episode right here. As I said, the other episodes have all been fantastic and as well, don't get me wrong. Journey. Did they not know she was blind? Another species, is that how he put it? That's really nice of them. Yeah, that's Sonada's voice actor, isn't it, from Persona? Good choices as well. Good choice in masks. Well, they seem like pleasant parents. Again, it's hard. Like, you're always at a bit of arm's length because you can't see their facial expressions or like anything. They could be pulling some horrible faces. But they seem quite nice. They seem very like you can tell his upbringing as the way he is the way they are. If you know what I'm saying. Polite and courteous. Don't feel awfully friendly. Even she's getting on the act. Bloody hell. Bad leg. Under this bad leg. Oh. There's that guy with the tattoos or makeup stuff we saw earlier. Bloody ninja grandma, by the way. Crazy work. Pretty awesome though. Pretty damn awesome. This guy looks like a proper hoodlum. Guru. Hey, listen to the cool stories. Come on. Oh, he's just left. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, just left out there listening to that. Yeah, what's the deal with this guy? As I said, he looks a bit like a hoodlum, but considering what we've heard so far about them wanting to be like fully invisible, like he's wearing a lot and he's even got like makeup on his face. Like this is totally the opposite. He clearly wants to be seen. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Hmm. Gonna spread it. Yeah, it is tattoo. I guess you kind of see your body as a bit of a blank canvas. I mean, people do in real life for us, let alone as an invisible person. Again. That's when he drew a face on his face. It was like some like Rayman stuff, right? I don't know. That's really cute though. Oh, I feel like I've seen him earlier in the series being a model actually. Or maybe in the preview or something, I don't know. I definitely remember that though. Yeah, I definitely remember seeing that. Where from? Who knows? They're in France? Or is this Vegas? France. True. Could be anyone. Got to add a bit of spice to you, bro. Ooh, watch out. You. The irony, bro. Um, yeah, you got to add a bit of spice to how you pose and stuff, I guess. I don't know. See, this is what I was saying earlier about like catering to people. I imagine as this race, you have to cater to a lot of people a lot of the time. It's just a pain in the ass. Tequila. Well, I don't mind a bit of tequila. I don't drink very often, but that's probably one of my drinks of choice. It doesn't really taste like anything to me. And god damn, the fuck it is. This episode looks insanely good. I'm black. No, not quite. So that's obviously not permanent, consider it's new stuff, but that is cool. Been so malleable. That is really cool. How can you imagine what you've never seen? So they are tattoos, but are they tattoos? Sorry, they're not. They're not tattoos, though, are they? Right. The whole point is that he changes it up for the different outfits, right? I mean, I guess some are tattoos, body paint, and tattoos. Which ones are tattoos? Who knows? Oh, apologies. Maybe he's just that big now. He's that popular that he doesn't have to kind of change, and he's just like it's the recognizable tattoos of like you see a lot of like big models and such. He's made a name for himself, so he does that. He doesn't have to change as much because he's got a big reputation for him or something. I don't know, but really interested. Like again, this episode looks incredible, and it's really interesting as well in regards to like the way these guys suffer. You imagine all of these races have got something they've got to suffer with. Yeah, this is certainly eye-opening to the invisible community, isn't it? How the hell do you express yourself if you can't express yourself? As I said earlier about like the facial expressions, I got a lot of people. Like I'm really good at reading rooms and auras. Maybe auras is the wrong word, but how I'm pretty good at telling how people feel and such by either talking to them or even just looking at them. So facial expressions are obviously a big thing in that regard. How would I deal without that? I would struggle a lot. How would I deal without telling people my feelings in that regard? Probably struggle a lot as well. That's why she's such a good match for him. You're like a psychic. So I'm not sure how good it is to be able to be smelled. I smelled that bad. How do you know it was me? Yeah, you do hear about this. I think it's true to a degree. I do feel like, especially if you're born blind, your other senses probably are heightened a bit more than other people's to a degree. Not a substantial amount, I wouldn't say. But I feel like if you were to go blind, maybe as an adult, that would the percentage you'd be better at your other senses would be less than if you were born. I think. Nope. And yeah, that's why he's such a good match. But how did we not think of this before? We need to bring the blind community along with the invisible community and move them in together to this one town. Exactly. You're gonna see the expression I'm making. You're gonna see how serious I am. It's an alien. There's an alien about to abduct them. That big ass light. Honestly, I kind of thought they were going to just cut to an alien right there. The moon. Oh, it's my brother. Oh, I was just about to say, I hope you brought that bat. And I spotted it. I have spotted the bat. Was that not? Oh, I thought that might have been the guys behind him. Oh, this is. Just in case. I love that he's got a special holder for it on the side of his bag. He's that prepared. Could be anyone. How would you not recognize him, brother? Oh, he's proposing to another woman? Oh my god. He's proposing to another woman. What's happening there, though, honestly? Well, good job we brought this bat. Surprised he didn't just go for it. So is that what is that about, though? Actually, is that just like he got that for a woman for her marriage? Yeah. I think she classifies. She works at a detective agency. Again, what was the actual deal with these two, though? Like, I feel like it would have been quite obvious if it was for him, for her, or if this was for her with her man. Like, what's going on? Crack is it? He's thing is, he wasn't not looking. He was actually looking the whole time. Oh, he wasn't even there. Wait. Oh, Nichan, this kid's getting crazier. I was like, what? I was just about to say, so this woman's being set up by her husband so that it's a test. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do this, right? Maybe it's just my ethics. I don't know. I wouldn't agree to this. Is this woman? I thought initially this woman's being set up by her husband, by Tanome, for cheating. So like she's cheating on her husband with Tanome, and like the husband set up the cheating to see if she would do it, and she has. But her brother, like, did her brother set this up then? Like, what's the deal here? You've now introduced another element that's blown my mind. Why is the brother here? So I'm guessing that's not the case. What I just spoke about. Oh, Nichan. What's going on here? What's the ring about? What's the diamond ring for? So there's a long lost brother and sister? Does he want to eat them? What was that? Looking at them and he's hungry. What's the ring about? I gotta say, like, again, that episode was amazing. What the fuck? Again, it's always been like a good quality. It hasn't been lacking in the quality department or anything whatsoever. But today, just like, phew, it looked incredible. Especially that backstory with Tanome's friend. That looked amazing. But yeah, what the hell was that about? So it was a long lost sister we were looking for, but what was the fake dating / ring for? What was that about? Hopefully we'll find out next week. But yeah, incredible episode today. Honestly, one of the best episodes of the whole series. One of the best episodes this season, I'd say. I'll go as far to say, to be honest with you. That was really fun. Yep, not lacking a cast as well. Plenty of characters we saw today. Wow. Okay. Again, I can't even begin to explain what happened at the end. But yeah, fantastic episode. As I said, one of the best episodes this season, which is saying something considering the amount of shows I'm watching this bloody season. The amount of big time, highly rated, highly popular shows, and little old Tanome and Shizuka just like going about their business. Absolutely badass, to be honest. But yeah, you could tell right from the intro, like with the expressions on her face, like there was just so much movement, so much expressiveness. It was like the color palette, that was just awesome, even better than usual, and it's usually really damn good. So yeah, loved this. Especially, I think that was to accentuate the inexpressiveness of these invisible people, wasn't it? Like it was very intentional that they put so much effort into this and into those expressions, because there is no expressions from the invisible people. Yeah. They can still, they find other ways. It's like the blind people. The blind people find other ways. They hone their other senses. These invisible people, very akin to them in a way, isn't it? Like I said, I feel like we should move both communities into the same. I mean, you can't just move every blind person ever into like a town, but I mean, they're clearly done it with the invisible people, but I think that's slightly different. I think being blind and being invisible is slightly different in that regard, but they're kind of like matches made in heaven, really, aren't they? Every invisible man needs his blind woman, and vice versa. But yeah, interesting stuff here with a model who I believe we have seen before. I can't remember when exactly. Again, it might have been in a preview, might have been like just a shot in a previous episode, but I definitely remember and recognize this guy, especially in that shot where he was like modeling in that photo. But he was really cool. Loved his backstory, which was, again, looked incredible. It was really interesting as well, seeing him kind of unfortunately really suffer in terms of his individuality and how he was being treated and such. And I brought this up earlier. Like, I don't know about you. I feel like I'm quite a polite person. But I hate, like, especially to people that expect like kindness and such. Don't get me wrong. I treat everyone like equally and such, but the people that don't give out kindness and don't say please and thank you and are rude when they expect kindness, yet they don't give kindness, that really fucking pisses you off. Really, like that's super egregious. And I feel like that will just like be not even an everyday experience, like an every 10-minute experience for these invisible people, just having to cater to everybody else because they can't be exactly how they were kind of born to be. Yeah, really sucks. And I think this backstory here done a great job at kind of showing us more of that from a different viewpoint than Tanome's. And again, just looked incredible as well. And yeah, I really can't talk enough about how good this episode was. Even the brother stuff here was absolutely hilarious at the end. Just like chucking this little plot in at the end, which I had no idea what to make of it. There's a lot going on, but even this like looked incredible. It was hilarious, and yeah, just absolute banger episode today. Loved it. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though down in the comment section. As I said with Apocalypse Hotel, this reminds me of that type of show that maybe in like a few months it's going to have like some viral clips go out there, and then it'll gain like a mass amount of popularity. I can imagine that coming from this episode. Perhaps like if I was to stumble upon this, I'd be like, yeah, what the hell is that show? I need to watch that. So hopefully that maybe happens with this, and then maybe we get season 2 or something. I'd absolutely love that to happen. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with what I believe is the final episode.